Good evening, members. Steve here from theturtlefollower.com with your weekend update for Sunday, November 15th, 2015. Hope everyone had a decent week. I know it was tough if you were trading to the long side, especially with the moves that we had on Thursday and Friday. But what I'd like to do today is just go through the closing trades that we've made in the portfolio. As you can see, our portfolio has shifted from almost 26 positions to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 positions. All right, so now we only have 8 positions, 5 of which are to the short side, and 3 remaining long trades: JetBlue, Altria, and Visa. So we're going to take a look at those. We're going to adjust some stops. We're going to take a look at the trades that we also exited on Friday, which if we go to the monitor tab, you can see that we exited Royal Caribbean, Fiserv, Rubbermaid, Stars, or Constellation Brands, and Northrop Grumman. So let's start with those first. Let's just go through those and take a look at why we exited them. So hopefully you get an idea of the reasons behind why I'm trading the way I'm trading lately, just because the market hasn't really shown that it can sustain anything to the long side. So I've been, kind of back and forth between short trades and long trades. Northrop Grumman, as we discussed, had a nice big move on earnings. Sure enough, I probably should have, obviously at that point moved my stop up to this 188 area, locked in a decent sized profit. I didn't. I let this thing pull back all the way until we put in the low here on the 10th. All right, then I used that as what I felt was we had already had a gap fill. What I felt was a potential area that this would use to move higher. So we set our stop here, 179.87, and sure enough, that was taken out on Friday. All right, so we took a small loss on that trade. So we let a winner turn into a loser. Not a huge deal. Next kind of thing. We'll move on and learn from it. Rubbermaid. This was a trade that we just put on Friday. I'm sorry, on what was this? Friday, Wednesday. All right, so we put the trade on. I shouldn't say. Let's back that up one more time. We put the trade on Thursday. All right, on this nice move from Wednesday. We had this nice big breakout on Wednesday. All right, we thought that was a potential area we can get long against. Used 43.25 as our stop. Thursday was the day the trade actually went on. Pulled back slightly, and then sure enough on Friday, huge down day, down about 3% on the day, and ultimately took our stop right out. So again, much shorter term trade than we would have liked. I really thought this one had some legs to the upside, but we took a full loss in the trade. Nothing major, nothing that's going to set us back in the portfolio. So again, it's just another trade in the grand scheme of things. Royal Caribbean. All right, Royal Caribbean probably is one that maybe could stay on the list, but it got taken out right around this 95.30 area. All right, that was we were using as a low, and for what I'm doing now, I'm actually setting real orders, and you'll see that coming up when we review our existing positions. But again, it was just I was away from the market. I'm trying to lock in as much profit as I possibly can. Again, trying to do this as more of an income supplement than a long-term trade. And again, that is more what my core accounts are for, what we've already gone over in the portfolio for the first 6 months of the year. The last 6 months now we're kind of concentrating on being a little bit more active. And that's something that, again, if you guys are interested in one way or the other, let me know, and we'll try and hint at some of those, as we do these nightly recaps. But again, taken out of RCL, and that one I believe was for a small profit on that trade. Let's go to we did Northrop Grumman. What were the other two? Stars, Newell, and all right. So Stars and Fiserv. Let's go back. STZ. All right, this one was one that we were taken out of. We had our stop. We pulled back to the 50-day moving average. Had this nice big breakout. felt that it shouldn't really trade back below 133 and test the 50-day again. Sure enough, we did on Friday, and we were taken out of that trade as well. Again, that was a nice little profitable trade. You'll see we did pick up a dividend in the mix on that, so we'll have to add that dividend in once we receive it, but 31 cents a share on whatever we got. So there you go. Picked up another 31 cents per share on your trade, and this was a trade we've been in for a while. Okay, we got long this back here in August. Somehow sat through this big move here. I'm not sure how that happened. And then again, we added to the trade. Again, pulling back, somehow sat through the trade. And now it moved higher. All right, and ultimately got stopped out. So this is one that we probably should have been stopped out of a few times. I'm not sure why we remained in it, but maybe we had given it a little bit wider of a stop. And then again, added to it once. And had a nice size position, felt it was a good time to take it off, and I think we pulled in just about a 1R profit on that one. And the last one, Fiserv. All right, again, this was one that we were in for a bit of time, had trailed stop up twice, and you can see it's now breaking down below that 94.87, so taking that one off. So in the grand scheme of things, we took a nice we had a decent week. All right, so with all the profits that we took, and all the alerts that you received, you should have shown a profit for the week. I know I'm showing a decent sized profit for the month. So again, as an
Thank you.